Today we about to be starting a podcast on this channel, giving y'all something different. I mean, stepping outside our comfort zone and really speaking on a bunch of topics and a bunch of things that a lot of people say or think to themselves. We're going to make it a conversation on YouTube. I haven't seen any LGBT couple that done it. Not saying that there's not any. And if there is some, y'all go ahead and comment them down below so we can show them some love.
And y'all also can comment y'all thoughts down below. This is an open conversation to anybody. So if you have opinions and thoughts or disagree or agree with anything we're saying, just go ahead and comment down below.
Let us know. We open to the conversation. I mean, on this channel, we a couple that's going to just be talking. She's going to say her opinion and I want to say mine. Sometimes we have different opinions on certain situations and we figure why not just come to the channel and just talk about it. You know, this channel could be anything, but we're thinking about changing it to the podcast. So y'all just let us know down below in the comment section
how y'all feeling about it. If y'all like it, if y'all don't like it, let us know.
But don't comment until you get to the end of the video, because these conversations gonna get real spicy, real interesting, and you don't never know where it's gonna turn or where it's gonna take us. But stay tuned for the video. Y'all subscribe. Without further ado, let's jump right on in. So we came up with these topics, and you know, we done talked about them before, but I don't feel like we never got too deep.
Yeah,
like I don't feel like
dug deep.
Yeah, we tried not to, because I'm gonna tell you, when me and Bae talking about something, we could really go head to head, toe to toe.
We try to watch what we say a lot, so y'all won't take things out of like, you know, y'all won't twist our words, but this is a actual video that we're gonna express everything how we feel, and everything is our opinion. So yeah,
this is just our opinion. But like I was saying though, babe, we do talk about stuff off camera though.
Yes,
we do. But we realize once it get too deep, it get too personal, because she be so serious about how she feel, and I be so serious about how I feel. But we've learned that we won't do that. We're just gonna share it on the media. We're gonna make sure that we don't take it too. But if it do go there, y'all just let us know who do y'all agree with and who side do y'all feel like y'all rocking with the most. But let's go ahead and get into these topics. So the first topic is
parents beating kids.
So this could be touchy, because I was a child that got whoopings growing up.
And I was a child that only got like 2 whoopings
in her whole life. So it's gonna be specific ways she feel about it, and it's gonna be another way that I feel about it. But y'all gotta let us know how y'all feel about it. Honestly, I'm gonna be real, babe.
And before we even touch on this topic, I just want to say that I'm not telling no mother how they should
raise their kids,
their kids, or
nobody can tell me facts.
I'm not a mother, so I don't know how to raise a child or anything, but I just want to state my opinion on it.
Yes, this is just opinions. I want to always keep everybody keep in mind that this is just an opinion conversation. Obviously, it's not any facts, or everybody's gonna have their own side or how they feel about the situation. Yeah. But honestly, when it comes to parent beating kids, I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with it. I just feel like it gotta be the reason, like it gotta be a life learned lesson on the reason why you're beating that kid. Now tell me, if you beating that kid just for anything, that's where the problem come in at. You got stuff that you gotta work on within yourself. See how I grew up, it was spare the rod, spoil the child. Is that the same?
Or spoil the child, spare the rod.
Spare the rod. It's one of those. If y'all know what, comment down below so that it can refresh my memory. But I honestly feel like my whoopings and the reasons why I got whooped growing up, it really molded me to be who I am today. I know the reasons. I know I wasn't a perfect kid. I know I did a lot wrong. So that was really like a punishment. Like even when I would do wrong, I knew there would be a consequence that would come behind it. So it scared me a lot. You gotta be scared in life when doing things that's wrong. If you don't have that structure, then it gets to the point where you just go to doing anything and you go to being everywhere.
But that's not for all kids.
That's true.
That's not for all kids.
That's true.
Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
I feel like as though it depends on the age. Like, what age are you whooping your child? Your child don't know no better. Like, when your kid is like, I want to say 6 years and under, they don't know no better. So if you just whoop your child, I've seen people that whoop their child because they're daddy. Like,
I honestly feel like it depends on what the kid do. I don't feel like it's an age put on to where a kid should. So it shouldn't be like, okay, boom, you're 8 years old, now you get whoopings. I feel like because I feel like a 3-year-old, they'll get real bad, and one day they just need a little spanking. It really depends on what the situation.
A spanking and a whooping is different.
You feel like they're two different things?
They're two different things.
Okay,
spanking is with a hand. Whooping is with a belt or a stick or something else. Like a spanking is just a little tap. Like
I don't feel like a spanking is just a little tap. I feel like a spanking go from that could be a spanking too. Now that's still a whooping.
A whooping is like more. I feel like a whooping is more brutal. Like you're whooping, you're taking a belt. Matter of fact, not even a belt, because I know moms that whoop with the metal part of the belt too, and just be going across, leaving whelps and stuff. Like I just feel like
you feel like it's so you're basically saying that you feel like it's something wrong with how a parent chooses to use her sense of discipline. That's what you're saying?
Yes, sometimes, yes.
Sometimes?
Yes.
I don't. I said, I just feel like it gotta be a reason that come behind it. Now, I definitely don't agree with just whooping for no reason. But sometimes kids could take things to the extreme, and then they tempt you to see how far you're gonna allow them to take it.
The thing about it is,
where do your parenthood come in at if you're not teaching your child lessons? What is the point of having kids if there's no lesson, if there's no consequences, if there's no punishment? I feel like that's needed.
The thing about it is that all kids is not the same. My mom never had to constantly whoop me for me to
Was
get
you the
my
perfect
stuff
kid?
together. I wasn't the perfect kid.
Did you do wrong?
I did wrong.
Okay, and sometimes if your mom would have whooped you, that wrong you did, you want to continuously do it, correct?
That didn't have me out here murdering people, killing people, robbing people. That didn't have me as a bad child. I wasn't a bad child. Yes, I did stuff, but it wasn't stuff for her to say, I'm gonna whoop you for that. I'm gonna whoop you for that. Some kids skipping school. Your mom is gonna beat you. I skipped school. Well, my mama didn't find out. But when she did find out that one time, she didn't
whoop you?
She didn't whoop me. Like, it depends on what you do. What she whooped me for.
So what do you, if I'm able to tap in, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel is necessary? Like, what do you feel like, what action that a child have to do that you feel like a whooping should be put into place?
I feel like what she whooped me for, I understand. I brought a boy into the house. That's what she beat me for. I was being grown in middle school. I feel like that gave her a reason to whoop me. Like, I feel
so could you name a couple
like
of things? Okay, so you say sneaking a boy in. So just name some things that you feel like whooping should be a consequence.
Talking back to your mom, like calling her the B word or cussing at her, like getting
so
real
talking
rowdy.
back in, calling the B word. So
yes.
so boom. Say for an example, we have a child and you say go clean your room. I don't want to clean my room. Do you feel like a whooping should be put in place there, or do you feel like it need to be more than that? Honestly,
no, it need to be more than that. It need to be.
That's not enough.
If the child say, "Mom, I don't want to clean my room," you can say,
so you're saying
get in there, go clean your damn room.
So boom, we're breaking this down for y'all. So you're saying it's the sense of tone that they use?
It's the sense of tone, yes. If they be like, I don't want to clean my room, like that, that's when you could kind of like, okay, hold on, I'm gonna spank you, I'm gonna slap you.
Understood. So boom, what if you say, don't sneak no girls in my house. You have a 15-year-old son, he's sneaking a girl in. Don't sneak no girl in my house. Okay, mom, like you tripping. Like so if he says sweetly, I could sneak a girl in, he don't deserve no whooping?
I don't feel like not a whooping.
What do you feel like?
I feel like I said don't sneak no girls in my house, and if you do it, then that's when the extra discipline comes. Not if he just be like, okay, mom, like you tripping. I talk to my mom like, I don't know. I feel like some is different because I talk to my mom, I be like, all right, mom, like, girl, like you is doing too much. And she'll be like, don't play with me, precious. And that's when I get myself together. That look and that tone, don't play with me, precious. She don't have to put her hands on me physically to show me right from wrong. Like,
see, when you do have a point where you say, because I just started to sit here and really break it down, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, and y'all tell me y'all thoughts on it as well, but I feel like honestly it do depends on the kid.
Yes.
And the reason why I said it, because you can have a kid, I feel like discipline should be put on kids that it takes them harder and it takes them longer to really learn and understand.
Your kids gotta be doing stuff that causing them to go to jail, causing them like gangs. They got to be in gangs for you in order for you to like. I feel like hard stuff, like just.
I don't even feel like just hard stuff. Like say you keep getting phone calls from your child teacher, just as little as that could be to you.
Yeah.
You constantly get phone calls from your. Why are you looking at my head?
Wow. Okay, finish.
You're constantly getting calls from your school, the school. Your child is acting up in class. You getting tired of these people calling you, right? They calling you every week. You get a phone call from these people.
Yes.
Do you feel like a whooping should be put into place?
What they doing?
Being a class clown. They grades ain't all the way up the party, bringing home C's. One example, like legend grades, when you seen them, the two D's. The two D's. You seen that grade?
Go ahead.
What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You're gonna constantly allow that to happen? And how?
I'm not believing no teacher over my kid.
See, look, I feel like this is. I feel like I'm happy that we're having this conversation
because I know how school was,
and I know that me and Pre plan on having kids together. So I feel like this is a good conversation to have because I'm disagreeing with her so heavy right now. Like I'm understanding her in specific standpoints, but then some standpoints I'm like, you seem like you're gonna be more so of a, you know what I mean, a pushover. You know what I mean? But I understand that maybe that takes me. I don't want my daughter to just be around here able to do what she want to do.
Even if you whoop our child, I won't be like, dang, that's your child too. That's your, like,
but see, if you stepping into something, especially us being females, able to choose when we have our child, and you know what I'm saying, choose our partner. Some people just, you know, when a man and a woman have it, they don't really, sometimes, most of the time, they don't have, like, they don't just plan for it. It just happened and it's a surprise. Mm-hmm. Me and you are able to plan when we want to do it. We're able to plan how we want to do it. And I feel like we do need to be on the same page when it comes to how we raise our child and discipline and stuff like that. Honestly, I feel like you know how some parents, like how you say that, I don't feel like it take all that. Like, it got to be something hardcore. See, the little things, let me finish, baby. The little things lead to the hardcore. See, that's what you failing to realize. You feel like it's okay. Let the little things pass and let it just become something big so where you can actually handle up on that big. But what if I don't want to be that parent? What if I want to nip it and bud down when it's just little? Because something so little could turn a child to be something, you get what I'm saying? Something so bad just because it was a lot of slap on the hands. All them slap on the hands, that shit adds up because you're going to become a slap on the hand parent. You get what I'm saying? Little things matter because little things eventually becomes big. That same child that you ignored every little thing from because it was little, just like stuff with people in our lives. I'm talking about, you know, even about some things you just allow it to go on for so long and then it just becomes the level of, my mama don't want me. My mama don't do nothing to me, so I'm going to do this. That same child that you said they barely doing nothing. They not that type of child that's like that bad child. One day they gonna do something so big and you gonna be like, damn, where's this coming from? But it was all of the slap on the hands.
But watch this.
Y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all felt about that.
You slap it, you're beating your kids for little stuff so you can nip it in the butt right there. How you know your kid not gonna go and commit suicide because you're constantly whooping them for something?
That's not.
No, some kids do that. Some kids get depressed. They go to start doing stuff to their stuff. They go to start being suicidal. They go to start hating their parents.
That's
for
not
small
all
stuff.
kids.
Exactly.
That's not
what
all
I said.
kids. Because let me tell you, I was a kid that got whooped for small stuff. So I never chose to commit. You know what I mean? Every kid is different. So you cannot say that them kids that got whoopings, got whoopings for the little stuff is the kids that's gonna do that.
See what you said? Every kid is different. So you're saying, oh, if our child need to get whooped, it depends. I'm a kid. Every kid is different. Every kid is different. I barely got whoopings, and look how I turned out.
How did you turn out?
Gay,
but let's be honest, look at all of the mistakes you made. Things that you said like, dang.
Kids gonna make mistakes. You think parents didn't make mistakes when they was young? You think parents didn't do none of the things we
exactly,
did?
And that don't mean that you want your child to make the same decision. I feel like a role as a parent is to try your best. I'm not saying that it's not gonna happen, but to try your best to make sure that your child don't make the same mistakes you made. I mean, you can't look at it like I made that mistake, so I'm gonna let my child make mistakes.
No, not like that.
No, you experience that to be able to teach your child not to go through that same thing. So if I see my child is about to do something, I'm not gonna say, okay, well, I'm gonna let them just go ahead and make their mistake. No, don't make that mistake. I made that mistake, and I know that's how that turned out. I don't want that to happen to you.
Your mom whooped you over and over. Watch this,
y'all. It made me stronger.
No, it made you stronger. But did you do the same thing after she whooped you? Did you do the same thing again after she whooped you?
Not around the same time. It took time for me to forget about that whooping. But it took time for me to forget about that ass whooping.
It don't matter. You still did it. You beat your kid. It's not gonna make them. Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
You not beating your kid. Don't make them do it anyway. So I might as well whoop their ass so they can think about that shit before they do it. Before I did it, I knew it was wrong. I knew, okay, last time I did it, I got a whooping. It's wrong. So I'm gonna try to at least watch my steps and try to do it this way this time. You think of how you can do it better that time. Okay, I ain't gonna do it all the way, but do it a little bit.
I'm not saying that I won't never beat my child. That's not what I'm saying. But I won't beat my child for something that's very small to me.
I don't want, this is my closing statement as well. I don't want to allow a lot of things to just slide. I don't want to be that pushover parent. I want stability. I want structure. I want my kid to know that I want you to be the best you that you possibly can, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to stand by you. I'm going to tell you whether that's right and whether that's wrong. And no, I'm not going to make you feel like it's okay and give you a slap on the hand. It's not okay. It's not okay because the little things you do while you're younger, it molds you into the man and the woman that you're gonna be. That's how I feel. Next conversation. Woo!
This is getting juicy, y'all.
And I'm telling y'all, it gets there. Like these conversations, especially with me and Pre, it gets there, right, babe?
Yeah, it does.
So the next conversation is
getting pregnant young.
Woo! This one could get really, really deep.
It could get really touchy
We recently talked about this,
yeah.
right? Oh my God. So you can start off.
I'm gonna start this one off.
Okay.
I feel like what age you say? Because some of the girls nowadays getting pregnant at 15, 16 years old.
I feel like under 18 is young.
Under 18 is young? So
I'm gonna say under 17. Under 18, because that's young. All of that is young nowadays.
Yeah. I'm honestly like gonna say that getting pregnant is young is very, very, it's wrong. I'm not gonna say like, how can I use the word? It's wrong. It's stupid. It's stupid. I know people make mistakes, and I know like some mistakes happen when you have, sex
unprotected, or even sometimes protected.
Sometimes protected too, mistakes can happen.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're still, because some of our mamas, half of our mamas got pregnant at the age of 16, 17, 18.
That's true.
They found a way. Like they still held it down. But I just feel like it caused a lot on your parents because you can't even take care of yourself, and you're trying to bring a kid in this world for somebody else to take care of them, because somebody else is taking care of you. Now they gotta take care of you and your baby. But some girls, because it's like a 50-50. Some girls, it molds them into the woman they is today. Like some girls, they have to.
I feel like when you have. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, I want to help you because you seem like you tried to say something. I want to just say it, and I want to just leave you hanging. Some girls, it make them grow up fast. Yes, that's what I wanted to say.
It make them grow up fast, and it helps them actually. It makes them like be more independent because now they're looking at it like, okay, I got somebody to protect, I got somebody to provide for, I got somebody depending on me. But it's like some people, they just do it like they just think it's because it's not every girl is the same. Some girls, they just think it's fun. Okay, yeah, I got a baby by him. He gonna keep me. We gonna raise this baby together. And then at the end, you're looking dumb, and you have to depend on everybody else to help you. Yeah. But some girls, they really are there for their child, even at a young age. But me personally, I wouldn't want my daughter to get pregnant. I don't feel like 15, 16.
I don't feel like no parent have that on their ideal life for their child. Like, because me and Pre recently asked me, she said, how would you feel if our daughter got pregnant at 16? I said, I'd be pissed off. I mean, any parent could sit around and lie. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be so happy. Yes, we're pregnant. No, I'm going to keep it real. I would be so mad. Yeah. And it's not that I'm just mad because, oh, you pregnant. I'm mad because, I'm hurt. And I'm mad behind the fact that, I don't know. I know as a parent, I'm going to really instill so much into my child. Like, I'm going to tell them right from wrong. And I mean, a lot of parents do that, but I'm going to tell them about mistakes. And I'm going to tell them if you do this, what this could lead to. I want my child to know her worth. You know what I mean? I don't even want my child having sex at 16, honestly. Which I know it probably is going to happen. Yeah. You got to be realistic about life. But I don't feel like at that age, you even really know too much of what love really is. You know what I mean? So you just doing stuff and you just experiencing stuff just because it's happening around you and you just want to do it. So that much of a mistake, because I feel like at that age having sex is a mistake. That's my personal opinion. You're just doing it. It's a mistake. When you think back when you're 25, 30 years old, you're going to regret that shit. Like, I shouldn't even have sex with that boy at 16. Yeah. So mistake.
I don't have no regrets, but I do. I regret it. I do regret it.
That mistake, if it leads to you having a child, is like, damn, like your whole life literally has to change just off of that mistake. And not even just your life, my life, Pree's life. The mom and dad life has to change because it's like we have to adjust. we have to sit here and understand, okay, you're this young and you had sex. And now we have a grandkid way before we even imagine. You know, you want your child to get married, or not even get married, because we live in 2022.
Yeah.
You want your child to find somebody that really cares about her and loves her. You know what I mean? And have some type of, like, because when you're that young, you don't even really, your mind is not even really like I don't feel like your mind is developed completely. I don't know why I feel like that. I feel like because when I was 16, I didn't think that, especially how I am now, that I'm only 21.
I was stupid when I was 16.
Doing dumb shit. So your mind is not fully developed. You don't even know how to, I'm not saying clean your areas right, but you don't even really know how to do it.
Life.
You don't know nothing.
You don't know life.
Like, all you know is being in school and looking good and people liking you. That's what you know. So having sex, no, you're not ready for that. You get what I'm saying? So to have a child, I would be very disappointed. I would be very, like, my whole world, like, just be thrown up in my face. Like, dang, everything that I've taught you was really for nothing. Not saying there's nothing wrong with people that have, you know, get pregnant at 16, but you gotta understand how big it is on your parent and how you're like
being in a house. They have to look out for your child when they didn't even plan to have another child to look out for.
But sometimes it gets to the point where sometimes you gotta go to work. You get what I'm saying? Now you gotta have a job to support you and your baby, and you only 16 years old.
You have to find a daycare. You have to have strangers watch your child.
And if you're not making enough with the daycare, however that plays out.
Daycare is expensive.
It is. I recently learned that. Daycare is really expensive. But the whole overall, the stuff that come behind it, that's why I really would not be happy. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, sometimes God do things for a reason. I do believe in that as well. And sometimes things just happen. And when it happens, you just got to deal with it head on. I don't believe in abortions, but I mean,
I don't believe in abortion.
I would definitely leave it to my child to make that decision, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I know a lot of people gonna look at me like, why would you let your child make that decision? Why would I force them to have it?
And then I feel like as a me and you being parents, like I feel like what I was gonna say, damn, I forgot.
I would let them make the decision, but I would let them know that the decision is 100% on them. You get what I'm saying? Don't you feel like you said, oh, I'm gonna have it, my woman gonna take care of it. Don't feel like it's gonna be on me.
We're still gonna be supportive.
Yeah, I'm gonna be supportive. Okay, my child having a child at 16. You get what I'm saying? Because I want somebody to be supportive with me with my mistakes or things that I choose to do, like as being gay.
Because it's life. Even
we gay, so we
people
totally understand, like, people feeling like, you know, you're just an outsider and you just left out and you're just a disgrace. Like, we know how that feels.
Grown people make mistakes. Grown people still living and still learning. So I'm just saying, I don't agree with girls being pregnant at the age of 15.
Yeah, I don't agree with it, but if it happens,
it just happened.
We'll deal with it head on. You know, it's life at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and dive into the next topic. Oh my God. So, now guys, we are going to talk about growing up without a father. So, I feel like I understand it.
Touch with boys first, then touch with females. Like, how is it like?
First, I'm gonna say it with me. I feel like I grew up without a father, but then I still had my father. Like, I was able to call him. You know what I mean? Okay, Dad, I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey. Like, it was like that, but I don't feel like my dad was so hands-on with me like he was supposed to. I mean, I would go months without seeing my dad. So, I don't know if that's considered growing up without a father, or is that just you never seen your dad. It could be both ways. You grow up without a father and he just jump in your life sometimes and pop out. Yeah. But that's still your dad. So, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Or you could just never see him. Regardless of what, all my siblings, I grew up without a father, and I can honestly say it actually messed up our personality a little bit, because I don't know, like, well, especially with my sisters, like, I feel like, I don't want to get too deep, but I feel like it made a huge impact. And I'm not saying it's bad, but I feel like your dad is supposed to teach you how a man is supposed to treat you. Your dad is supposed to teach you. I know your mom is supposed to teach you your worth, but I feel like your dad is supposed to teach you your worth. Your dad is supposed to teach you, I don't know, like, it's just a lot of how it's so deep I could go with that I feel like me and my sisters really lacked. I mean, all we had was a mom, and all we had was just a strong black mom.
A mom who was doing it, though.
That'll do what she had to do to make sure that we're okay, and that's all we knew. So it was just like, I don't know. I don't really have no real, I could say James, but other than James, I don't really have any, like, man that ever taught me how. I mean, my dad gave me a talk, but just to teach me how to really be treated. You know what I mean? I feel like I actually sometimes feel like, dang, is that why I'm gay? Like, you know, you just gotta question yourself. Not saying that it's true, but it definitely could have played a factor. I never seen the ideal man. I mean, and I'm not talking about no movie, because movie is TV. I've never seen an ideal man. All I've seen from men is straight disappointment. All I've seen was straight disgust. And there's some good men out there. Before, because y'all gonna flood the comments saying, Fruit, you wrong. But I have not seen it. And if I've seen it, then I've seen another side of them too. And they were two-faced. So it's really like, I don't know. I feel like you need a dad. I feel like you need an ideal man. Being a young girl, and I'm not talking about just anything. You just need an ideal man to know, okay, this is how a man is supposed to treat a woman. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you supposed to open my door. I see how you open mom door. I see how he do this. You know, he make sure mom is straight. Mom not doing it all by herself. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that's very, very important for a female and for a man. Just knowing how to be a man. You get what I'm saying? Knowing how to carry yourself. Knowing how to treat a woman. You get what I'm saying? Knowing to be a provider. Even if not a provider, knowing how to still make sure home is straight. You know? Like, I feel like it's just different stuff with cutting the grass. Sometimes your mama tell you to take out the trash, but just teaching you how to, okay, boom, this is how you cut the grass. This is how you do that. I had my mama teach me that, how to cut the grass. I had a woman teaching me man jobs. Very independent. I had my mama paint, and my mama teach me how to paint, but I feel like that's something that a man should do. I seen my mama do a bunch of man stuff, which I feel like it's supposed to have been a man that I actually seen. Maybe I would have even turned out differently. Not saying that it was for me, but, you know, I turned out this way. I never seen an ideal man. All I see is strong women, you know, and I'm one of them.
So I'm going to go ahead and agree with you 100% on everything you just said. This is our final, we're actually coming to an agreement. But one thing I don't agree with is that you saying that it can have an impact.
On me being gay? And that's what we talking about?
No. Oh. It can have an impact on girls, not knowing their worth, not getting treated how they're supposed to get treated.
But your mom can teach you that, yeah.
But it don't have to have an impact, because the things that the father is showing you, okay, you're not in my life. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. That's wrong. That's not how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, you can learn that.
And you can learn it. You can learn things, and you can also be affected by things as well. I don't, but I 100% agree with you on having a man,
just be around the house doing manly things, protecting your younger daughter, showing her, you know, stuff
opening
like that.
the doors, you know, stuff like that, like she said. But I 100% agree with you.
I'm just thankful that I had a mom that made me feel secure. Not even growing up with a man in the house, my mama made me feel safe.
I'm thankful that I had a man, not a man. I'm thankful that I had my mom doing everything. Even if she didn't do, you know, cut the grass like your mom. She paid somebody to cut the grass, you know. But, yeah, I agree.
I say we end this right here. And y'all just let us know. You know, we had more topics, but we just gonna end this right here. Y'all let us know down below in the comment section. Do y'all want more of these? I mean, I loved it. I love the interaction. I love the conversation. I feel like it got deep. And I really want to make this channel a podcast channel. Y'all give us a yay or a nay, and we'll give y'all more. And yeah, we're gonna step this up. This is what we gonna do on this channel. Love y'all so much. Y'all know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Without further ado, we about to head on out.